baseball action. Sharp at third. Gelber at second. At short. Andre at second. Moran over at first. And the outfield, Dave Harvey in right. Brian Pritz in center. And John Spellman in left. The battery today, there's John. The battery today of Loddick pitching and Wallace catching against the Evanston Wildkits. And the new Trevians have had kind of a down spot in their schedule here. The new Trevians have lost 3 out of their last 4. Lost to Evanston earlier this week. Lost to Niles West and Lockport. They did beat Highland Park convincingly, but quite frankly, that's to be expected. Highland Park doesn't have very much. Here's Loddick's first delivery. A ball. Yoshi Hori leading it off. Ball 2. Some of these players know from some of their other sports, of course. And Loddick having trouble finding the strike zone here to the first batter. The pitch on the way. There's a strike. The new Trevians and the Evanston Wildkits, always a well-attended game, no matter how they do in the standings. And Hori draws a walk. Yoshihori on at first. And Matt Loddick has walked the first batter he faced. Delivery on the way. Swings through it for a strike. Justin Brannigan, well-regarded shortstop. Brannigan, a senior, swings through that one. Strike 2. And Loddick delivers. It's a ball outside. Bit of a windy day here, a little bit on the nippy side. Fortunately, the wind is not coming in off the lake, so that helps. And the delivery by Loddick. Strike 3. Caught him looking. 2 out, 1 on. Or 1 out, 1 on.
Hey, heads up ball now. Everything's wrong. Let's go.
Matt Loddick. Delivers. Ball. Charlie Newberger. Swings and fouls one off. Down the line in left. I think the Trevians are playing better in colder weather. Foul ball down the line and out of play. Down the corner. Yoshihori trots back to first. Now the look and the delivery. Swing and a pop-up. Windshield whacker off to the right. The new Trier Trevians with a better record coming into today's game. And I got it picked off. Moran throws over to Gelber, who puts the tag on. Then Horry is picked off. And there are 2 down. So Newberger stands there alone. Now the pitch. Ball outside. Now Loddick's delivery. And that's a ball. Now the pitch. High a ball 4. And Newberger draws the walk. Second walk issued by Loddick here in the first inning. Kind of unusual for Matt. Now the pitch. High and tight a ball. Scott Richardson. Cleanup hitter in the Wildkits lineup today. High a ball, and Loddick's been way off here. Now the pitch on the way. There's a strike. 2 out, 1 on. Top of the first. Here at Duke Giles Field. They say no. It still looked like it was good. 2-2. I think he still went around. I think that was a strike anyway, but they said no. High pop-up. Back goes Andre, and a great catch as the wind blew it away from him a little bit. And in the inning, no runs, no hits, a walk, 2 walks actually, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of the first. Andre, Pritz, and Loddick to lead it off. On top of the Trevians batting order. Facing Matt Johnson. Big 6'4", 190-pound right-hander, senior. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, inside. Ball 4, 4 pitches. Andre draws the walk. Here's Brian Pritz. Before the game today, I was talking to Adam Roston, and it turns out I was his grandmother's paper boy up in Glencoe. More years ago than I care to mention, Suffice to say that I delivered afternoon papers, the Daily News and the Chicago American. Lived 2 doors away from his grandmother, Zabal, to Pritz. Just passed my birthday yesterday, as a matter of fact, in real time. And then to have a bit of nostalgia thrown back in my face, as a sense, got a first, and Andre back. That's a ball low. His Adam Roston's father and his uncle and aunt all went to East, and I was in the first graduating class at New Trier West, so we didn't get a chance to really see all that much of them. There's a swing and a fly ball. No, sensational catch. Again, a little dying quail. And the second baseman takes it for the out. 1 down, and here's Matt Loddick. Now the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike. Matt Johnson, one of the co-captains on this Wildkits club. A team that was initially quite highly regarded, but they are hovering close to 500. Kind of similar to Glenbrook South. Teams with supposedly a lot of talent that just haven't meshed this year. Swing and a base hit to left. So runners on at first and second, and here's Nick Wallace, the Trevians catcher. And Adam Roston in the run for Loddick. High pop-up. Infield fly rule. Two out. Here's Brian Harper, the designated hitter today, batting for Matt Moran. There's a ball. Throw it to first. No, didn't put the tag on. Good pickup. Didn't put the tag, though. And Roston back in time. 2 out, 2 on for the Trevians, bottom half of the first. And the delivery by Johnson is a strike.
Oh, kids, quick hands up there. Here we go.
That's a ball, low and away. A lot of these Evanston players know Matt Loddick because Matt went to Haven Middle School in Evanston. Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball through from the base hit. Andre comes in to score. And Roston over to third on the single by Brian Harper. The Trevians draw first blood here today with a single by Brian Harper. And here's Matt Sharp. Swinging a fly ball out to center. The catch made and the inning over. In the inning, 1 run on 2 hits, a walk, and 2 left. At the end of 1, the Trevians lead it 1-0. The second. There's a strike. To Kyle Schaefer. No, I take that back. Greg Leisher. That's a ball low. Oops. That one got away. Now, the delivery by Lotting. That's a ball. Swings through that. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Lotting. And there's one away. That's a ball. Justin Anthony. Number 6 hitter in the Wildkits lineup. There's a strike. Ball just a little bit outside, I guess. It certainly was knee high. Fouled off. Now the delivery by Lotting, swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down by strikeout. 2 out. Now the pitch on the way to the freshman. They have in the lineup. And I don't have his name. They gave me the name, and unfortunately, it's not here on the list. Now the pitch, foul ball. Now the delivery by Lotting. Ooh. No, he said. Outside, perhaps. Dropped it in, but Not quite. Swings through that one.
Hey, one more pitch, ball. Come on. Help mom. Everything in front.
Now Loddick delivers. Swing and a fly ball. Deep to left. Back it goes. Backwind got it out of here. Home run. And we're tied back up. The freshman pops it out of here. And we are tied up at 1. Here's Joe Schaefer. Catcher for the Wildkits. Tied up now at 1 on the home run. Trevians drew first blood. Pitch is in there for a strike. Trevians playing pretty much straight away. Low a ball. Low a ball again. Number 8 in the order. Now they pitch. Steve Wright. And I think Schaefer thought it was outside. Ball knee high, but it is what the ump says it is, I guess. A ref says it is. You know, I do that for the hockey and the basketball. I said the same thing. It is what they say it is. And it's low a ball, and Schaefer's drawn a walk. Third walk issued by Loddick, going along with 3 strikeouts, and now 1 gopher ball. And we got a pinch runner. Justin Conley. Conley, pinch running. 2 out. High pop-up foul and windshield whacker. Bounces around out directly behind the backstop. Trevians with a record now of 13-5. There's a ball. Throw down to second. Nope. Stolen base as Andre made the tag but didn't hold on to the ball. Reasonably decent throw. Good jump. Runner on at second. High a ball. Matt having a little trouble with his control today. Maybe it's the wind. Strong gusty wind, swing and a miss.
Let's go. Right here, Wally. Help him out.
Mike Hurt, the batter. I think he's the son of the former head basketball coach at Evanston. Throw to second, runner back. Loddick looks back a couple times, now delivers high a ball. One too many times, I think he lost concentration by looking back so many times. High a ball. Second walk issued, and that home run has apparently rattled Loddick a little bit. And here's Hori, Yoshi Hori, the third baseman, junior, with the Wildkits. Now Loddick looks back again, delivers. Throw it to first to the runner back. Tried to throw behind the runner there. They look around, the delivery. High a ball. Or he drew a walk in the first, but got picked off by Matt Loddick. Batting here in the second. Oh, the ball gets away. Everybody going to advance up. Loddick threw a high, hard one. As we said, having trouble. Now, Chris Piggott, Coach Piggott, out to have a word with Loddick. Lead run over on third. Insurance on at second. Joe Schaefer at third. Mike Hart at second. Yoshi Hori, the batter. Matt Loddick pitches. That's a ball. Threatening to walk the bases loaded for Justin Brannigan. Not the sort of player you want to see in a situation like that. A pretty good hitter in the clutch situation, and that's what it's going to be. Loddick has walked the bases loaded, and Brannigan.
Hey, you should have your stuff on. Let's go.
Bats with the bases jammed. Pitch is low, a ball. Loddick steps off the rubber. Now back on to the slab. Looks in, delivers. High fly ball, shallow, mad chase. Nope, bloops in there for a base hit. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. On the little bloop single by Justin Brannigan. Clutch hit there. And 3 runs in the inning, and it's 3-1. Evanston. And there's Charlie Newberger. Swings right through it. Strike 1. Strike 2. High fly ball. Harvey under it, has it for the out, and the inning over. In the inning, 3 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, and 2 left. We go to the bottom half of the second. 3-1 favor of Evanston. Here's Harvey, Dave Harvey, leading it off. Swings through that. Strike one. There's a strike. A ball. I was talking before the game with Coach Napoleon, and he was saying we better not have very many more rainouts. Drop third strike, throw down there, got him. So Harvey out on the strikeout. Here's Andrew Gelber. And he was saying we can't have too many more rainouts because the schedule now is basically all filled up with games following rainouts earlier in the month. Trevians in real time will play a doubleheader tomorrow. And then the following week, in real time, games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. They do have a day off on Friday. Just in case we have one rain out. There's a strike. That's a ball. There's a strike. Both these pitchers appear to want to get this one over in a hurry. Just get the ball and deliver. Strike three. Second strikeout for Johnson. And here's John Spellman. John Spellman steps in. Number 9 hitter in the Trevian lineup. Trevians 1 run on 2 hits. Evanston 3 runs on 2 hits. Loddick has struck out 3. Johnson has struck out 2. Loddick's control has been a little suspect. He's walked 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Walk 5. There's a strike. Johnson has walked 1. Ball inside. Now the pitch on the way by Johnson. Swinging a ground ball. Little comeback here. Johnson knocks it down, throws over to first. And an easy 1-2-3 inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Trevians. At the end of 2, it's 3-1 in favor of Evanston over the Trevs. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Well, welcome back as we go here into the 3rd inning. There you see where we are in the proceedings. Swing and a fly ball out towards center. Fritz has it for the out. And Richardson gone on a fly out. And that brings up Leisher. Leisher, one of the victims of Matt Loddick, struck out in the 2nd. Takes a strike. And Matt Loddick delivers again. High pop-up foul and out of play. Back behind us here. Swing and a miss. And again, a victim of Matt Loddick. And here's Anthony. Quickly 2 up and 2 down. And Justin Anthony, the batter. He was also a Loddick victim. Now Matt delivers. High pop-up. Wind got a hold of that one. And you got to score that as an error. That's sort of been the woes of Matt Sharp this year, although quite frankly he wasn't really to blame. That was really Gelber who should have called that instead of Sharp. But it was Sharp who is charged with the error because he touched it. Now Loddick delivers. And in the dirt, bouncing in the ball. Cranks one. And taken by John Spellman. For the out in the inning, no runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of the third. 3-1. Trevians will send Andre Pritz and Loddick, the top third of the batting order, to face Matt Johnson. Here's Mike Andre. And Johnson is finally ready.
I never made that back.
And the pitch on the way to Andre. It's a strike. Outfielder shading over a little bit towards left. That's a strike. Looked a little low to me. I think it did to the rest of the Trevians here. Certainly to the Trevian faithful. That's a ball high. We're in the bottom of the third. Foul ball. Trevians. 1 run on 2 hits. Andre scoring that run off after leading off the ball game with a walk. Strike 3. Third Johnson victim, and here's Brian Pritz. Pritz popped out to the second baseman first time up.
Oh, Prince.
Ball. Ball bounced away from Wildkits catcher Joe Schaefer. Now the pitch by Johnson. Swing and a miss. Bit of a breeze out towards, well, kind of left field. It's quartered around a little bit more due southerly than it was through most of the day today. High pop-up, headed back towards us here, and caught. Oh, sensational catch by Schaefer. And there are 2 down. Right smack in front of us here. Just an absolutely sensational catch. Staying with that, the wind got a hold of it a little bit. Now Matt Loddick bats, but 2 out here in the third. Here's a strike.
Did she have any chewing right in his face?
Third inning. Inside the ball. 1-1.
Hey, come on, Lottie, let's go.
Hit it hard somewhere.
There's a strike. Dropped it in on Loddick, who singled, and then Roston pinch run, ran for him. Not letting Loddick run with while he's pitching. Now the pitch, swing and a line drive caught by the second baseman. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. Again, a quick inning, and nobody left. We go to the fourth, 3-1 in favor of Evanston. We'll be back with more. And we bound along to the fourth inning. There's a strike, strike one. To Joe Schaefer, sensational catch in the bottom of the third. Now Gelber with the throw. One up, one down. Here's Mike Hart. Hart walked and scored in the second, batting here in the fourth. Foul ball back and out of play. Foul ball. Cranked off the umpire's mask. And Mike Hart waits. Loddick chooses which one of the two baseballs were handed out to him. Now Matt Loddick delivers. Another foul ball. Windshield whacker. Low a ball. The new Trier Trevians have to do a little better job in the conference now that they've lost two. A fly ball and out of here. Home run. Mike Hart cranks it out. Landed up on that netting all the way over on the other side. The softball batting cage. And it is 4-1. Low a ball. Two gopher balls by Loddick. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks given up by him. Swing and a ground ball. Gelber has it again. Throws. Got him. 2 out. And here's Justin Brannigan. That big single back in the second. Bringing home 2 on the after the walk. That little blooper out to right field. Now, bunt first attempt, and that's foul. And Matt Loddick delivers. Swing and a base hit by Brannigan. And with 2 out, here's Charlie Newberger. Newberger walked and flew out to right. Coach Napoleon out to have a word with Loddick. After Newberger went down the line to have a word with Tony Dawkins, the head coach of the Evanston Wildkits. Matt Loddick twirls the ball in his hand, as he usually does. Now the delivery, bounces the ball, and the runners advance up. Runner advances up. The ball gets away. Silver run at second. Loddick steps off the mound. The rubber, not the mound. Now Loddick looks back, delivers. Ball. Trying to mix up the speed a little bit.
You taking off?
Look back.
Where's Nick at?
And again, the ball gets away. And again, the runner moves up. Brannigan on at third now. Now they pitch. Steve Wright to Charlie Newberger. Swing and a ground ball. Nice pickup by Gilbert. Throws, got him. Much to the dismay of the Evanston faithful. In the inning, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-1. Wallace, Harper, and Sharp due up for the Trevs. Nick Wallace steps in. Now the pitch. A ball by Matt Johnson. Johnson has done a pretty good job pitching here today. Swing. Base hit by Wallace. Single. And Zach Weiner. Goes into pinch run for Wallace. That's a ball. Brian Harper. Single. And brought home that run with an RBI. Back on the first, the Trevians lone run. Zach creates a little more nostalgia for me. I graduated high school with his father, so me getting on in my years. Fly ball out to left. And caught. 1 out. Here's Matt Sharp.
Hey, nice and loose up there, Sharpie. Here we go, kid.
Matt Sharp bats with 1 out. flew out to center. Hit the ball fairly well, but kind of right at him. Low ball. Been the story of Matt Spring this year. Just needs to relax a little bit. He is a good hitter.
Here we go, good swing. Come on.
Called that a strike? I believe so. Boy, that looked real low. Sharp's been a victim of a lot of those. There's a strike.
Oh, Sharp, right here, kid.
Ball. Swing a little squibbler. Picked up by the pitcher. Throws to first. They said they tagged him. And that is 2 down. I believe he tagged him and he went by. So, Zach Weiner moves on over to second. And here's Dave Harvey, a strikeout victim in the second. One on, 2 out. Pitch is low, a ball. Schaefer, good job, keep it in front of him. Low, a ball. Two and 0. Andrew Gelber on deck. Now Johnson delivers. A ball inside. Tall, lanky right-hander. Got a pair of them out there on the mound today. Both of them like to pitch fast. There's a strike. Or maybe they just don't like to play in the cold weather, because it is a little bit brisk out here today with the wind blowing. Temperature close to 60. Swing and a foul ball. Off to the left. Now they pitch. Swing and a base hit single. Weiner comes home. And with the single, Trevians cut the lead 4-2. And here's Andrew Gelber. Two out, run in, 2 singles. That's a ball. Ball 1. Stay right. 1-1. Matt Johnson with Harvey on it first. There's the ball. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, you know what time it is? It's one knock on. Hey, put it, play me something, man. Come on.
Now the delivery. That's a ball. And the count goes full.
Come on, Andrew.
Now Johnson delivers. And Gelber hit by a pitch. While we have a break of the action, let's take a break. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We'll be back with more. And the pitch is a ball to John Spellman. There's a ball inside. So 2 on, 2 out. Here in the fourth, bottom of the fourth. Evanston scored a run top of the frame. Trevians have come back and scored a run here in the bottom half of the fourth. There's a strike. Had Spellman kind of turning away on the inside pitch. And it caught the inside corner. The look around, the delivery on the way by Johnson. Steve right. Ouch. Matt Johnson trying to get out of a little bit of a jam here. Swing and a ground ball, little comebacker. Johnson throws to first and the inning over. But in the inning, 1 run on 2 hits. And we'll be back with more. Then a little bit of a hole again. Walks and errors. That's a ball. Richardson, Fleischer, and Anthony do up for the Wildkits. Yeah, it's a ball low.
What's wrong with that pitch? That's not low. Is that low? Is that outside? Is it inside? Is it high? Let's go, Blue. Come on.
Coach Napoleon getting a little frustrated, as you can hear. That's high, a ball. Matt Loddick. Having a little bit of control problems today. That's a ball. And Matt delivers. Swing and a miss. Richardson, his 2 previous times at bat, has flown out to right and flown out to center. Dunduted flew out. And another fly ball. This one to left. So he's, if not. The pitch on the way. Low a ball. Loddick delivers. And a windshield whacker. Down the line in right. The new Trier Trevians. I thought it was funny, the Niles North softball team was playing today over against the Trevians. And walking by the Niles North girls were looking at the new Trier boys, trying to. There are a couple of them I noticed they were talking about. Only I would notice that sort of stuff. It's just, you know, swing and a miss. Strike. Now the pitch on the way by Loddick. Ball 4 for Leisure. High fly ball, Gapper, left center to the wall. Here's the runner coming around trying to score, and he'll make it. And the ball gets away. And the runner advances on up. So from first, Leisure scores the 5th run of the ball game for the Wildkits, and they lead now 5-2. And time called. I'm not exactly sure why, but okay. We have a pinch batter batting here. Samad Loddick delivers. No. Strike. I thought it was a pinch batter. It is not. Throw to third. Leisure, Anthony back. Infield in. 1 out. High pop-up. And a windshield whacker. Off to the right. Into the parking lot. The now paved parking lot. Right, 3. Caught him looking. 5th strikeout for Loddick. He's walked 6, and out of those 6, 1, 2, 3 have come in. So the walks have hurt Loddick today. Here's Schaefer. Line shots off grounder. And Moran takes it himself for the out. In the inning, 1 run on 1 hit and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Andre, Pritz, and Loddick do up. There's a strike to Mike Andre. Swing and a miss. Looking bad on that one. Bottom half of the 5th. Trevians have left 4. Evanston 7, and Andre hit by a pitch. Second hit batsman by Johnson. Make it 6. Evanston has left 6 on. Now Andre. Second man hit, and here's Brian Pritz. That's a ball. Pritz popped out to the second baseman and popped out foul. A sensational catch. And there's a base hit. A gapper off back to the wall. And they'll hold up Andre at third. with the double by Brian Fritz, a little one bouncer to the wall. So 2 men in scoring position with nobody out, and Matt Loddick coming to bat. Loddick singled and popped out. Line out, actually. And now Shaver out to have a word with Johnson. Loddick, meanwhile, will have a brief discussion with Coach Napoleon. Well, things getting a little interesting. 2 men in scoring position. Swing. A ground ball to short. Throw to first. They got Loddick on to 6-3, but a run comes home. And it's 5-3. Here is Nick Wallace. A bunt foul. Brian Harper on deck, the Trevians designated hitter. Swing and a base hit. And another run in for the Trevs. On the single by Wallace, his second hit of the ball game. And Roston going into pinch run. Here's Brian Harper. 2 hits in the inning, 2 runs scored. Andre and Brian Pretz have scored. And it's a 5-4 ball game. Now Johnson delivers. Swing and a base hit down the line. Roston, oh my. No. Oh, Adam Roston held up at second. He was halfway to third, and he turned around and went back. And we're going to have a pitching change. Now coming in to pitch, Kyle Schaefer. Replacing Matt Johnson. Kyle Schaefer, so the battery of Schaefer and Schaefer. Kyle Schaefer comes in to pitch. And I'll tell you something, Coach Napoleon is real hot at Adam Roston. Roston, a ball down the line. Roston was halfway to third and stopped and went back. And a ball down that line. You get to third, ground out to first. Now see, that would have scored that run. Runner advances up. So now here's Dave Harvey, and you can see Coach Napoleon having another word with Roston here as Dave Harvey steps in. Harvey singled and brought home a run in the fourth, batting here in the fifth. There's a ball outside. While he was in there, Johnson walked one. There's a little suicide squeeze bunt. right back at the pitcher, and that takes care of that. And we'll be back with more. 5-4 now the score. Well, Matt Loddick lead has settled down here. High pop-up down the line. Foul. Nope. Moran gave chase. Couldn't get there. Now the delivery by Loddick. Nope. 1-1. And a ball low. Hart has walked and scored and homered. With the wind blowing, it has been an adventure. Strike three. And the sixth victim of Matt Loddick. And here's Yoshi Hori. He's walked twice. He was picked off in the first and ended up at third, stranded in the second. Rounded out his other time up. Oh. Oh, my. Loddick changed up on him on his speed, and boy, was Hori off on that one. Oh, I don't know what was wrong with that. Maybe a little bit low. That's about the only thing I can think. High a ball. Strike three. Caught him looking. Seventh strikeout. And here is Justin Brannigan. He was a Loddick victim in the first. Has singled twice. That big single for him was in the second inning, bringing home 2 runs after Loddick walked the bases loaded. Here's a little bunt attempt picked up by Loddick. The throw to first in time. And 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. And here's Andrew Gelber. Gelber, Spellman, and Andre due up for the Trevs here in the 6th. As this game moves along quite quickly, there's a ball. The brother Schaefer. The delivery. Kyle Schaefer, a sophomore. Oh, they're twins. Pair of sophomores. Ball 2. High pop-up. Second baseman calls for it. Takes it for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And John Spellman has grounded back to the pitcher twice. But this is the first time that he is facing Kyle Schaefer.
Hey, hit the fastball, let's go.
A little bit of a gale actually been blowing. The wind favorable to the hitters. Usually in the springtime that wind comes in off the lake, not today. Been blowing out. Ground ball. Foul. One out. 5-4, favor of the Wildkits. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and another foul ball. Lunged at it a little bit. Pulled it foul. Now the pitch on the way. Swing and got a little piece of it. Fouled it off. The New Trier Trevians and the Evanston Wildkits. Always an exciting game when these two teams play. Evanston beat them in their yard. Beat the Trevs. Strike 3. Evanston beat the Trevs in their yard, 5-3. And New Trier trying to return the favor here at Duke Child. There's a ball outside. But they're down by a run. And time's a wasted here in the 6th. Delivery on the way. And that didn't work either.
Hey, it's a fast one. Let's go.
Mike Andre has been on base twice. Foul ball. Neither time by swinging the bat. Once by a walk and once by being hit by a pitch. He struck out his only official time at bat in the 3rd. Swing and fouls it off. Just got a little piece of it. Now Kyle Schaefer looks in, gets the sign from Joe Schaefer, and delivers. Swing and a pop-up, foul and out of play. Off into the parking lot once more. Maybe bounds across Willow Road. And now the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that takes care of that. 3 up and 3 down for the Trevians. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 7th. To the 7th inning. The Trevians down by a run. And 3, 4, and 5 in the Wildkits lineup due up. There's a ball. Newberger, Richardson, and Leisher due up. Actually, Matt's been able to tame them. Hasn't been able to find the plate on some of the other players, but the middle of the lineup has not done very much. Melodic has walked 2 of them. Other than that, they've been pretty quiet. High pop-up on a pitch that the Evanston coaches were upset that he swung at because it was out of the strike zone.
2-1.
And they've turned off the power on the scoreboard here, so it's kind of a question on what the actual count is. Low and inside a ball. There's a strike. The softball game over, and they have turned off the scoreboard, the power. Swing and a fly ball right to Harvey. And for the second time. And first pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Gelber throws it away. Dan Richardson safe at second on the error. Nice job by Gelber coming up with the ball, but now Matt Loddick in a little bit of a discussion with Coach Piggott. One out, one on, and Leisher the batter. Leisher has struck out twice and walked. So Richardson safe on the error. First time he got it in the infield. The other three times up he flew out. There's a strike. So Leisher bats. Third error of the ball game for the Trevs. Time called. And now they're ready again. Swing and a ground ball. Moran takes it, steps on the bag, and there's two out. Richardson trots on over to third. And here is Anthony, Justin Anthony.
Johnny, 14. Jeff shot last time, 14.
And they have moved Brian Pritz over a little bit. Create a little bit of a gap out there in left center. There's a strike. That's a ball, high and away. There you see the runner, and there you see that big gap out there in left center. Throw to third. Whoop, got him right in the back. Aha, ouch, that hurts. Time called. That's a ball. Five 4 Evanston. Swinging a foul ball. Top of the seventh.
Come on, Lottie.
Swinging another foul ball back. Now the pitch, swing and a fly, a little ground ball picked up by Gelber. Throws to first, and that takes care of that. In the inning, no runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of the seventh. Let's score at least one. Here's Brian Prince to lead it off. Yeah, we need a couple of more warm-ups, I guess. Okay. Trevians down by a run, batting in the seventh. A ball. Now he called that a strike. Bounces in, a ball, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Bottom of the seventh. There's a ball. 2-1. High pop-up. Second baseman has it. And here's Matt Loddick. Matt Loddick bats with 1 out in the 7th. And I assume they're not going to give Loddick anything good to hit here. Loddick with the power to tie it up. There's a pitch low, a ball.
Hey, nice and loose, Lottie. Let the hands do the work, kid.
Particularly with the wind blowing out. That's a ball. 2-0. Nick Wallace on deck. Wallace has been 2 for 3 today. That's a ball. 3-0. As we said, not going to give Loddick anything he can hit and crank out of here with that wind blowing. Loddick with 4 home runs on the year. And Loddick draws the walk. So here's Nick Wallace. He has singled twice.
Nick, let's go now, kid. Come on, Nick. Oh, Wally. Nick, have a day. Let's go.
Now the pitch. It's a ball. Low. Ball 1. That's a ball. 2-0. Pitch a little bit outside. There's a strike. 2-1.
Hey, come here. Let's go. Come on, Wally.
2-1 the count. Trevians. Pitch is low, a ball, and Loddick has a stolen base. So Loddick, the tying run on at second with 1 out. And Nick Wallace on the ball there. A windshield whacker down the line. Got around a little bit early on it. Kyle Schaefer, the pitcher now, his to win or lose. Swing and a ground ball booted. Everybody's going to be safe. An error. And with runners on at the corners, the tying run on at third. And Adam Roston coming out to run again. The run for Loddick. Believe me, Roston's going to go after getting chewed out there. Here's Brian Harper. The pitch on the way. Steve Wright. Harper has singled twice. Brought home on an RBI, the first run of the ball game for the Trevs. Now the pitch. A ball. Roston was not going. Runners on. Lead run at first. Tying run at third. Bottom of the 7th. Last bats of the Trevs. Swinging a line drive. It's going to be a gapper to right center. 1 run scores. Here comes Roston. Roston rounding. He's going to score. Trevians win. Trevians win it. Adam Roston around from first on the double by Brian Harper, and the Trevians win this one. Final score 6-5. Brian Harper with a gapper to right center. In the inning, 2 runs on 1 hit, an error, and 1 man officially left. So the Trevians win it. Final score 6-5. This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast, and as always, till next week, we say